Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Amazing Cloud Technologies. Today we are going to see what are the database services available in Google Cloud Platform. So what are the database services available in Cloud Platform? We have Google Cloud Storage, Google Cloud Firebase Storage, BigQuery, Bigtable, Cloud SQL, Cloud Spanner, Cloud Datastore and Firebase Realtime DB. So let's look into this each of these services. First is Google Cloud Storage. So cloud storage is a service for storing your objects in Google Cloud. So what is object in Google Cloud? So object is kind of a immutable piece of data of any file format. So we can store anything in Google Cloud Storage. For example, we can store image, videos, PPT, PDF, CSV files, or any kind of files we can store in Google Cloud Storage. So to store anything in the Google Cloud Storage, first we need to create a container called bucket, and inside bucket we can create subfolders or we can directly store our objects in Google Cloud Storage bucket. To access cloud storage from commands, we use gsutil commands. So Google Cloud Storage is similar to HDFS storage in Hadoop. So HDFS can be migrated to Google Cloud Storage. Next is Firebase Storage. So this is similar to Google Cloud Storage only, and it's object storage. It store object in Google Cloud Storage bucket, making them accessible through both Firebase and Google Cloud Storage. This storage option can be used for mobile application. Let's say if you want to store your data is stored in object format in GCS and you want to use a mobile application on top of that, we should use Firebase storage for that purpose. Next is Google Cloud BigQuery. So Google Cloud BigQuery is a fully managed serverless database service for petabytes of data, and it's very fast. So what is meant by fully managed? Means we don't need to take care of infrastructure management and all. What is meant by like serverless? So serverless is like we don't need to create any VM instance or a server before using a BigQuery. So it's serverless and fully managed data warehouse service on Google Cloud Platform. So it's analytical database and it support SQL queries, and it also have built-in features like machine learning features, geospatial analysis, and business intelligence. So as it is a data warehouse, it can be means it is similar to Hive in Hadoop. So not exactly similar, but we can migrate Hive to the Google Cloud BigQuery. And to access BigQuery using command line, we use BQ commands. Next is Google Cloud Bigtable. So Google Cloud Bigtable is fully managed service again, and Bigtable is a NoSQL database service for large analytical and operational workloads. So Bigtable can be used for storing and analyzing time series data. Time series data like the data, let's say if we are getting from some sensors and all. So and it has a low latency, means the read write is very fast in Google Bigtable. So it has low latency. HBase in Hadoop can be migrated to Google Cloud Bigtable, and the command line tool which is used for the Bigtable is CBT commands. Next is Cloud SQL. So Cloud SQL is fully managed database service that help you maintain and manage your relational database on Google Cloud Platform. So you can create any instance, like for example you can create a MySQL instance or PostgreSQL instance or SQL Server instance, and you can store your relational database data in Cloud SQL, and you can access this data from your application, and it can store up data up to like 30 TB. So yeah, next is Google Cloud Spanner. So Google Cloud Spanner is similar, it's a relational database, but as you see, like in Google Cloud SQL we can store data up to 30 TB only. So the Spanner provide a feature called horizontal scaling, means we can store any amount of data in cloud spanner, as it is like horizontal scaling. It support horizontal scalability. So what is like horizontal scalability and vertical scalability? Suppose in a particular machine, if you are adding RAM and CPU, like increasing RAM and CPU on particular machine, then we call it as a horizontal. Then we call it as a vertical scaling. And let's say if we are adding multiple machine parallelly and connecting them and increasing the CPU and RAM power. So we call it as a horizontal scaling. The spanner is a like horizontal scalable database. It's a relational database. Next is Google Cloud Datastore and Firebase Realtime DB. So both are like kind of NoSQL database. It's kind of document database. We can use this cloud data store for storing product catalog kind of data in cloud data store, and it's a highly scalable and also a fully managed one. So now next, let's see how we can decide which database should be used for our purpose. So this is like database decision tree. It will help you to understand which database should be chosen for your application or workload. So first question is your data structured? If no, then we can use cloud storage or Firebase storage. Uh, if our data is not structured, let's say if our data is structured and our workload is like analytics, on means on that data we want to do some analytical jobs or analytics we need to do. If that is the requirement, then we have two options. One is big table and BigQuery. But to choose from big table and BigQuery, we ask question called, do we need low latency? If low latency is required, if we need fast read write, then we will use big table. And if we don't need low latency, then in that case we will use BigQuery. So big table and BigQuery both are used for like analytical purpose and data warehousing purpose. But if we need low latency, then we will use big table, and if we don't need a low latency, then we will use BigQuery. Coming to this part, is your workload analytics? Let's say no. So next question is your data relational or non-relational? If data is non-relational, then we will use cloud data store or Firebase real-time DB, for example, document database. Let's say if your data is relational and you need horizontal scalability, your data is more than let's say 30 TB and it will grow in future also. So in that case, if your data is relational and you need horizontal scalability, then in that case you will use cloud spanner. If you don't need horizontal scalability, your data is less than 30 TB and you need relational database service, then you can use cloud SQL. So in this way, we can decide which database should be used on Google Cloud Platform. So that's it from my side. Thank you for watching. Keep exploring. Thank you.